Welcome to Thriving with Chiropractic, where Dr. Mosier from Mosier Family Chiropractic shares a variety of topics designed to empower, inspire, and give hope. Take a few notes and enjoy the lesson.
Hey everybody, it's Ellen here with Mosier Family Chiropractic with Dr. Mosier, and we are doing our Thriving with Chiropractic series this week on plantar fasciitis. So, Doc, give us the definition of what plantar fasciitis is.
Well, itis is inflammation, right? Plantar is the bottom of your foot. So there's inflammation in the bottom of your foot.
Okay. All right. So we've seen this condition come in through our office here, and it's fairly prevalent, so it's not uncommon to see somebody who is struggling with plantar fasciitis. I know my mother has struggled with it nearly her whole life. So what are some things that people can do?
Well, couple things. One, get a massage.
Okay.
Will help with the fascia. There's some therapeutic tools, Graston technique, factor technique, that we can break up those adhesions. Really, a frozen water bottle is a really good one. But all of those things are really neat, but they just focus on the fascia.
Right. Because that tends to get really tight on the bottom of the foot.
Yes.
Because, I mean, if you think about it, we're always on our feet.
We are. And the problem with this diagnosis, this disease, just like how your mom was, you wake up first thing in the morning, you land those feet on that floor, and you just want to get back in bed because it hurts so bad. Or you go back in the day when we used to go to movie theaters. Remember with those dates?
Yeah.
Someone with plantar fasciitis, after sitting watching a 2-hour movie, they stand up and they could barely walk out of the theater because their feet hurt so bad.
Right.
So my technique with plantar fasciitis is I want to get to the root of the cause.
Okay.
This is not something you see typically, but I'm holding a foot, right? And so on the back you have a heel. When you walk, you have to evert. Okay, that heel has to move ever so slightly. When that movement happens, the talus bone, and I'll show it for our viewers, is right here. That talus bone has to move forward and backward.
Yeah.
It allows that metatarsals, which is these sprongs, to shock absorb, right? So what I'm saying, 28 bones in the foot, but it all stems from right back here.
On the heel.
Because if this doesn't move right, then this doesn't move right, which then this doesn't shock absorb, which then in turn what you have is jamming every time you step, which of course is going to cause inflammation right in here.
Right.
So you could massage, you could do the Graston technique that we offer here in the office, you could do the frozen water bottle, and those are good things, those are going to complement.
So those are going to help your symptoms.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So
what would you recommend for somebody to do in this case? So they're doing all these home remedies and therapies to try to help their symptoms, but what would you recommend?
Well, outside of coming into the office, what I'd recommend is also making sure that they do some rehab exercises to their spine.
Okay.
Now the reason why is when your pelvis is off and your lumbar spine is off, your walking gait is off.
Right.
And so we got people that wear work boots all the time. They have to work outside. We have people that work in nice dress shoes because they're inside all the time. Doesn't matter. Take your shoe off, turn it to the bottom, and just see how your wear pattern is. You know, you want it to go up and over. But if it's overly wore up front or overly wore in the back, then your walking gait is off, which then stems to how your pelvis is sitting, how your gait is.
Right.
So what I would recommend for folks at home is stretch. One exercise is the cat camel, mobilize the spine. Another is just stretch your back. Bend down, touch your toes, bend back, side bend. Those are all good things to loosen up the neurology going to your foot.
So let me make sure I hear you correct. Are you saying that you can adjust feet?
Yes, which actually, if I have your permission, I'll adjust your feet. and we'll show the world.
Yeah, so I think sometimes, like, when people think of chiropractic, they associate it with the spine. And they forget that there are other joints in our body that can get misaligned, and the foot and ankle segments are just the same. So you can get your toes adjusted if you'd like, because there is a proper way. And then, you know, getting that ankle adjusted to help set these, to get your gait to be correct. And then coincidingly, obviously, if the rest of your spine is in good working order, you're going to see the plantar fasciitis go way down.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Well, folks, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Thank you for joining us, and we will see you guys next time on Thriving with Chiropractic.
If you found value in this video, please comment and let us know your biggest takeaway. We also ask that you don't keep this information to yourself. We ask that you share it with your friends and family by simply clicking the share button below.